asked to decide whether we remain faithful custodians of the Constitution of Zimbabwe or whether we become accomplices in this matter. I rise, Madam Speaker, to oppose this bill and that in its entirety. I oppose it, Madam Speaker, because it is unnecessary. I oppose it, Madam Speaker, because it is dangerous. I oppose it because it is anti-democratic. Most importantly, Madam Speaker, I oppose it because it seeks to reverse every democratic gain which we achieved in the 2013 Constitution. Amen. Madam Speaker, the Minister of Justice, Honorable Ziambis, he wants us to believe that this bill is about improving governance. It is not. The Minister asked us to believe that this bill is about constitutional development. It is not. The Minister further asked us to believe that this bill is about national interest. Madam Speaker, I submit, it is not. This bill, Madam Speaker, is about one thing and one thing alone, which is the accumulation and preservation of political power. If this bill was truly about improving the life of ordinary Zimbabweans, we would be seized at this moment, amending the Constitution to guarantee jobs, strengthen health care, improve education, and protect citizens from poverty. We are not doing that. Instead, what we have today, Madam Speaker, is a bill whose beneficiaries are us politicians and not the people. The people get nothing. Politicians get everything. Madam Speaker, you will recall when Zimbabwe overwhelmingly voted the 2018 Constitution, and I want to state here, Madam Speaker, there were more than 3.2 million Zimbabweans who casted their votes, of which 3,079,000 voted for the 2013 Constitution, which represented 94.5% of Zimbabweans. That says this Constitution is a better Constitution. It was a compromise document which doesn't push this country forward. This Constitution, Madam Speaker, the constitutional amendment bill that we have, the current Constitution we have, the 2018, was meant to do the things to limit us politicians. Not what we want to do today, Madam Speaker. Today, Cap 3 wants us politicians to limit the Constitution. The Constitution, Madam Speaker, was designed to protect citizens from those in power. Today, those in power seek protection from the Constitution. That is the fundamental danger before us. Madam Speaker, the Minister repeatedly says constitutions are living documents. Indeed they are. But living documents, Honorable Speaker, are supposed to evolve forward, not backward. Progress is moving democracy to more democracy. Progress is moving from concentrated power to distributed power. Progress is moving from rulers controlling citizens to citizens controlling rulers. This bill takes us the opposite direction. It is not constitutional evolution, it is constitutional regression. It is a journey backwards. Madam Speaker, one of the most offensive aspects of this bill is the assumption that politicians know better than the people. At every turn, this bill removes power from citizens and transfers it to politicians. The people are told They can no longer be trusted to directly elect their president. Politicians will decide. Really? The people are told they must wait longer before they can hold leaders accountable through elections. Madam Speaker, the people of Zaraseva on 23 August 2023 gave me a 5-year mandate which expires from 3rd September 2028. There are people within my party whom I beat in the primary elections who desire to be members of Parliament for Zaraseva. There are people from ZANU-PF whom I defeated in the general elections that also desires to be members of Parliament for Zaraseva. Everybody should be given the opportunity at the expire of the 5-year term to go. If the people still want to show you the MP for Zaraseva, they should vote me back. It is wrong for Mushoriwa to stand to be here and participate in extending my own contract. Yet my bosses, the people of Zaraseva, do not know. You are aware, Madam Speaker, that the Honorable Minister has told us that he will not go to the referendum. Because in his wisdom and in his view, he thinks it is not necessary. I won't comment too much on this because it's a matter that is crucial. But I believe that anything that tends to benefit me, to benefit all of us here in Parliament, to benefit the current president, it needs the people of Zimbabwe to have their say. And they can only do that, Madam Speaker, through a referendum. If the people say it's okay, then it is fine. But if the few of us here, the beneficiaries of the people that casted their vote for us, to simply say, no, let's extend our term. Ministers, Madam Speaker, the people today are being told through this campaign that constitutional safeguards are obstacles. Politicians have the right to decide. And I believe, Madam Speaker, that it is arrogance of its highest court. It is a constitutional betrayal. Zimbabwe, Madam Speaker, does not reside in Parliament. The sovereignty of Zimbabwe resides in its people. Yes. We are merely temporal custodians of authority entrusted to us by the citizens. Temporary for a 5-year period. We do not own Zimbabwe, Madam Speaker. We do not own the Constitution. We do not own the future. Madam Speaker, every generation of politicians faces a temptation. The temptation to believe that because they possess numbers today, they think they possess legitimacy forever. History teaches us otherwise, Madam Speaker. Parliamentary majority come and go. Political parties, they rise and fall. But constitutions should be drawn. This is why constitutions must never be manipulated to suit a temporal interest of those occupying public office. Amen. Madam Speaker, the Constitution must outlive politicians. Amen. The Constitution must restrain politicians. The Minister, the Honorable Minister of Justice, speaks of stability. I found that argument deeply troubling. Throughout history, attacks on democracy have always been justified in the name of stability. The answer to every democratic demand has been, we need stability. The answer to every demand for accountability has been, we need stability. The answer to every demand for citizens' participation has been, we need stability. But true stability does not come from extending political power. Amen. True stability comes from constitutional legitimacy. True stability comes from free and fair elections.
Come on.
True stability comes from accountable leadership.
Come on.
True stability comes from citizens believing that the rules apply equally to everyone. Madam Speaker, Zimbabwe has many pressing problems. Citizens are struggling to survive. Young people are searching for opportunities. Businesses are facing economic uncertainty. Public service requires urgent attention.